Dominate your mind and never lose focus again. Stoicism. You sit at your desk, surrounded by distractions. The chime of notifications pulls your attention, and thoughts spiral as you try to juggle work, life, and endless demands. The chaos is suffocating. But here's the truth. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This principle from Epictetus stands as a beacon for clarity. Imagine this. You're working on a crucial project, but the noise of a nearby conversation disrupts your focus. Frustration bubbles as you battle between pushing through or succumbing to interruptions. Instead of getting lost in this turmoil, remember that you have the power to choose your response. Take a deep breath, grounding yourself. You can redirect your thoughts, choosing to block out distractions while funneling your energy into the task at hand. Have you ever noticed how often outside distractions dictate your mood? Can you recall a moment when you let external factors derail your focus? Your ability to control your reactions can transform these scenarios. When faced with petty annoyances, reflect on your inner strength. You possess the choice to cultivate tranquility amidst chaos. Now, think about a regular morning. You wake up and the day begins with potential. Yet, as you scroll through your phone, each alert pulls you further from that initial energy. You might even find yourself in useless debates with online comments. What if instead you set intentions for the day, deciding ahead of time where to direct your focus? This Stoic practice encourages you to place your thoughts on what truly matters. How often do you let fleeting concerns overshadow your longer-term goals? Can you consciously choose to maintain? Focus on your priorities instead. Grasp that sense of empowerment. By tuning into your reactions, you can reclaim your mind from distractions. Throughout your day, stay aware. Each moment presents a choice. When a colleague interrupts your workflow, or when the news fills your head with anxiety, pause. Ask yourself, what matters to me in this moment? This simple question can guide you back to clarity. Are you willing to take that step back from chaos and choose focus? As you reflect on these thoughts, consider emphasizing this practice over the next 24 hours. Notice how often distractions tempt you away from what you truly value. Can you redirect your focus consciously when the noise creeps in? Understand that each small practice leads to greater mastery of your mind. Before diving deeper into these Stoic insights, take a moment to check your connection here. Many viewers have found themselves unexpectedly unsubscribed to this channel. So, ensure you're still with us by checking the red button below. And while you're at it, drop a like if you find value. This helps immensely. Finally, share with me in the comments, from which city are you watching? I'm eager to connect with every one of you in this incredible community. You may find yourself once again at a crossroads. You've sensed the tug of distractions. But now let's dig deeper. You're not just battling interruptions. You're confronting your own beliefs. What if I told you that the chaos around you doesn't define your day? Imagine standing in a busy cafe. The barista calls out orders. Chatter bounces off the walls. The espresso machine hisses. Yet you're centered. Why? Because you understand something fundamental. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. This teaching whispers an essential truth. True mastery begins within. Take a moment, breathe in, and out. Feel your heart steady. In this moment, acknowledge that the noise, though real, is not the enemy. It's how you interact with this noise that shapes your reality. Are you a vessel easily swayed? Or can you be a sturdy ship navigating through the waves of distraction? Think about the last time you felt overwhelmed by chaos. Notice how easily you can engage with the stress, scrolling endlessly, reacting out of impulse. Did you recognize that the disturbance was a reflection of your own inner state? Instead of seeing it as an obstacle, see it as a mirror. Let's reflect. When faced with a blurry moment, do you seek clarity or do you surrender to the fog? The Stoics teach us that our emotions, often loud and demanding, are not the true essence of us. They are just visitors. You decide whether to invite them in for tea or show them the door. This idea can be liberating. Picture your day as a canvas. Each distraction is a brushstroke. Some colors mix beautifully, while others create a muddle. You possess the brush. You decide the design of the image that unfolds. Now, imagine starting your day without reaching for your phone. Instead, you sit for a moment, focusing on your breath. What intentions rise in you? Perhaps I will remain calm. Or maybe I commit to my goals. These simple affirmations set the tone. Things themselves don't hurt or help us. They only reveal what is within. With this understanding, you gain a powerful choice. Each distraction can remind you of what truly matters. Each interruption can be a chance to practice your response. As you navigate your daily routine, notice your reactions. When frustration simmers, pause. What are you really feeling? Is it annoyance at the interruption, or is it a deeper fear of losing control? By acknowledging these feelings, you step into a space of awareness. Consider these moments your training ground. Every time you redirect your focus back to what you value most, you're not just resisting distraction. You're cultivating your mental strength. Now, as you wrap up this chapter, take a moment to reflect. What beliefs have you held on to that serve only to distract you? Are you ready to challenge them? In the coming days, notice how often you react to external stimuli. Each time, ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Set your intentions, redefine your responses, and watch as clarity emerges from the chaos. How will you choose to master your mind today? Embrace this journey and let each moment of focus guide you toward deeper understanding and peace. As you look around at the world, consider how much of what you see is within your control. It can feel like you're carrying a heavy weight, like trying to move a mountain that's not yours to move. Each event, each person, each situation you face is not a burden. They are part of a greater journey. And on this journey, you get to decide how to respond. Think about the people in your life. Do they bring you joy or do they add to your stress? Sometimes we invite chaos without even realizing it. It's easy to get caught up in drama, whether at work or among friends. But remember, you're the one steering your ship. Choose who you bring along on this voyage. Surround yourself with those who uplift you and help you focus. Let's take a moment to revisit the theme of intentions. Setting your intentions isn't just about goals. It's about creating a mindset that frames your day. Each morning, ask yourself, what do I want to achieve today? This isn't just a mental exercise. It's a powerful act that shapes how you interact with everything around you. Make it a routine. Before getting out of bed, take a few minutes to visualize your day. What will you focus on? Where will you find joy? This simple act can transform ordinary moments into something meaningful. As you go through these moments, allow yourself to feel. Emotions are natural. They rise and fall like waves. Embrace them, but don't let them control you. When anger spikes or frustration creeps in, pause. Ask yourself why. This can help you see the bigger picture. Maybe that irritation comes from a fear of not meeting expectations. Acknowledging your feelings can lighten the load. Think of a time someone cut you off in traffic, or a colleague interrupted your presentation. It's easy to let that moment ruin your day. But what if you just let it go? Imagine forming a bubble around those negative moments, allowing them to bounce off. Instead of sinking in, you don't have to carry that weight. You can opt for calm instead of chaos. Now, picture this. At the end of the day, instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media, reflect on your successes. Celebrate the small victories. Did you handle a stressful situation with grace? Did a colleague appreciate your help? Recognizing these moments builds resilience. As you start to think about tomorrow, hold on to this new awareness. Every day is a fresh chance to practice. Keep your focus tight on your goals. When distractions arise, remind yourself that you have the strength to choose your path. It's okay to feel overwhelmed, but don't let that feeling dictate your actions. Finally, take a moment to breathe. Inhale deeply, feeling your chest rise. Exhale slowly, letting go of tension. You are here, in control, and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. Each moment is an opportunity to refine your focus, deepen your understanding, and cultivate peace. As you continue this journey, remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress. Embrace each step, challenge your thoughts, and always be brave enough to let go of the things that hold you back. How will you move forward? What intentions will you set for tomorrow? Embrace the adventure ahead. As you step into a new day, take a moment to breathe deeply. Let that breath remind you of your strength and resilience. Every dawn brings with it fresh opportunities and choices. How will you shape this day? Let's talk about moments of uncertainty. We all face them. Maybe it's a meeting that makes you anxious, or a conversation with a loved one that feels heavy. What if, instead of rushing through these moments, you paused? Just for a second. Picture yourself allowing the uncertainty to settle. It's like watching leaves float on a stream. They might swirl around, but they eventually find their way downstream. You can do the same. When doubt creeps in, remember this: feeling uncomfortable is part of being human. It's okay to feel that way, but what you do next matters most. Instead of getting lost in those feelings, ask yourself, what do I need right now? This question can guide you to a calmer state. Maybe it's taking a walk or talking to a friend. Maybe it's simply breathing and acknowledging your feelings without judgment. Think about a time when you faced an unexpected challenge. How did you respond? Did you react impulsively, or did you take a moment to center yourself? Every challenge is a chance to practice control. The Stoics believed that responding thoughtfully is more powerful than merely reacting. It transforms the situation from something overwhelming into a chance for growth. Now, let's consider the concept of gratitude. In the midst of chaos, it can be easy to forget the good around you, but gratitude can be a grounding force. Try starting or ending your day by reflecting on 3 things you are grateful for. They don't have to be big. Maybe it's the smell of coffee, a kind word from a colleague, or a moment of laughter with a friend. These simple joys can shift your perspective. As you navigate through life's demands, it's important to set boundaries. Boundaries help you protect your time and energy. If you feel overwhelmed, it's okay to say no. Imagine your mental space as a garden. You want to nurture the plants that bring you joy and let go of the weeds that drain your energy. What about the people you spend time with? Do they uplift you, or do they bring negativity? Surround yourself with individuals who inspire you and challenge you to grow. Your atmosphere greatly influences your mindset. Choose to be around those who encourage focus and support your journey. Now picture a scenario. You're at work and your phone buzzes with notifications. Each ping pulls your attention. Instead of diving into the digital noise, take a moment. Turn your phone upside down, away from you. Refocus on the task at hand. This small act sends a powerful message to your brain. I choose focus. Throughout the day, remember to check in with yourself. How do you feel? Are you centered, or is stress building up? Recognizing your feelings is the first step in maintaining calm. If you find the stress is rising, pause. Breathe deeply. Take a moment to gather your thoughts. As we wrap up this chapter, let's reflect on what we've talked about. Embracing uncertainty, practicing gratitude, setting boundaries, and maintaining focus are all powerful tools. Each small action builds a foundation for greater clarity in your life. So, as you step into your day, carry these insights with you. How will you choose to respond? What will you focus on? Embrace the journey ahead and let every unexpected moment guide you toward understanding and peace. The adventure continues, and you hold the reins. As you move forward into the new day, let's pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and feel the air fill your lungs. Remember, every moment is a chance to start fresh. You have the power to shape your thoughts and reactions. You may feel the weight of expectations or the noise of the world around you, but within you lies a choice. Let's talk about embracing the small wins. Every day brings little victories, even if they seem minor at first glance. Did you get out of bed on time? That's a win. Did you take a moment to enjoy your coffee? Another win. Acknowledging these moments shifts your focus. You're not just moving through your day, you are actively participating in it. Now, think of those times when your mind drifts. Perhaps you're working, and suddenly you remember something else you need to do. Instead of letting that distract you, jot it down on a piece of paper. This simple act clears your mind. You can come back to it later without it nagging at you now. It's about creating space to breathe. We often underestimate the power of routines. They bring structure to our day. Try setting a morning routine that encourages a focused mindset. Whether it's yoga, meditation, or just enjoying a quiet moment with your thoughts, establishing a routine can help you feel grounded. It signals to your mind that it's time to shift gears. During your day, you may encounter interruptions. How can we manage these effectively? When someone cuts into your workflow, instead of reacting with frustration, take a beat. Remind yourself that it's okay to pause and refocus. Ask, what can I learn from this moment? Maybe it's a lesson in patience or a chance to adjust your approach. Now let's switch gears and talk about connections. Think about your friendships. Are they supportive and uplifting? Surrounding yourself with positive individuals can greatly influence your mindset. They can help you see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. Seek out those who inspire you to stay on track. When was the last time you shared your goals with someone? Sharing your intentions can create accountability. It invites support and encouragement into your journey. Perhaps you have a friend who can check in on you, making sure you stay focused on what matters most to you. As the day progresses, you might feel regret about decisions made or paths taken. Remember, regret is a natural feeling, but it doesn't serve you. Instead of dwelling on what could have been, reflect on what you've learned. Every experience, good or bad, contributes to your growth. Let's connect this idea back to gratitude. At the end of the day, take a moment to reflect. What lessons did today teach you? Who helped you along the way? By recognizing these moments, you create a habit of appreciation. It builds resilience and fuels your motivation. As you contemplate your journey tomorrow, set clear intentions. What do you wish to focus on? What do you want to let go of? Write it down if you have to. Having these intentions set the tone for your day. Embrace every moment as it comes. Allow life to unfold without pressure. It's okay to take things one step at a time. Remember, growth is a journey, not a race. As you close this chapter, carry these thoughts with you. How will you allow space for calm in your day? What will you celebrate? Every small step builds towards a clearer, more focused life. The adventure continues, and it's yours to navigate. As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over everything, they felt a shift within. After weeks of navigating distractions, emotions, and uncertainty, a clearer path emerged. With all the practices they had engaged in, strength had become a part of their identity. Earlier that day, they had faced a moment of chaos at work. An unexpected crisis erupted just as they had begun to tackle a crucial project. The urgency blanketed the office, with voices raised in frustration and panic. For a moment, panic threatened to engulf them too. But then they recalled the lessons of the Stoics, how to pause, breathe, and choose their response. They took a step back, centered themselves, and asked, what matters in this moment? The clarity they sought began to unfold. Sensing the team's anxiety, they gathered everyone in a huddle. With a calm voice, they shared their vision for tackling the problem. Let's break this down, they suggested. We can only control our reactions and our focus. Slowly, they watched their colleagues transform from frazzled individuals into a united team. Collaboration flourished, and amidst the noise, they found focused energy. Later, as they prepared to leave the office, a sense of accomplishment washed over them. Each small victory they had recognized throughout the day, staying calm in the face of frustration, turning distractions into moments of intention, seemed to weave a richer tapestry of resilience. They grabbed their things and headed home, brimming with newfound awareness. Upon arriving home, they could see that today was different. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media, they chose to write down what they were grateful for. The act illuminated the day's highlights. Each entry was a small reminder of the growth they had embraced, working through chaos, nurturing positive connections, and focusing on what truly mattered. That night, as they lay in bed, the weight of expectations no longer felt suffocating. Instead, there was ease in letting go. They reflected on their journey so far. It had been about more than distractions. It was about mastering their mindset. They had learned that every doubt, every moment of frustration held valuable lessons waiting to be uncovered. As sleep beckoned, a thought emerged. They had been the captain of their ship, steering through rough waters with intention and purpose. What lay ahead was uncharted territory, yet they felt ready to navigate it. No longer did external chaos dictate their feelings. With gratitude swelling in their heart, they resolved to approach tomorrow with the same clarity and determination that had buoyed them through today. In the days that followed, they explored more of their inner strength. Interactions with colleagues shifted. A sense of respect and support filled the workplace. Friends noticed the change too. They became a beacon of calm, reminding others to embrace clarity and focus amidst the daily rush. Word spread, and soon those around them were practicing the same principles. As the sun had set on that pivotal day, it was clear that they had ventured into a new chapter. The conflicts they once faced, fear of external chaos, the weight of expectations, had transformed into understanding and support. No longer reacting impulsively, they consciously chose how to engage with the world. Each day became an opportunity to cultivate peace. And as they embraced this journey, they knew this was just the beginning. Each step brought them closer to mastery of their mind, and the adventure promised to continue expanding. Want to keep moving forward on the path to serenity? Subscribe now to the channel to receive the next Stoic reflections firsthand. Click like if this content helped you grow. In the comments, share the biggest insight you took away. Your experience may inspire other seekers. And don't hoard wisdom. Send this video to at least 3 friends who need inner balance.